Hey besties, it's Rosie. First card out of the deck is the Four of Cups. So I'm getting the message that you have had a period of downtime, okay? Not really getting a whole lot on what this downtime has been about, but you are coming out of a period of downtime, okay? And I can see my cat's tail swishing in the background there. So I'm getting that maybe you're good and ready to come out of this downtime, okay? Maybe you're getting a little bit restless. One thing about this downtime, though, that you've been in, it has given you a new perspective on something, okay? I've got the Ace of Swords, Seven of Wheels, and the Six of Cups. So the thing that you have a new perspective on now, or some clarity of thought, is whether or not something from your past is worth resurrecting, okay? And I'm getting that on the other side of this downtime, for whatever reason, and maybe you are kind of annoyed about this situation, whatever it is. You know, my cat is feeling a little agitated back there. So maybe you're also feeling a little agitated about this, or maybe you're just tired of waffling on it. Maybe you have just really reached this place where you are ready to move on. You are ready to have an answer to this question that has been burdening you, regardless if you even like the outcome, okay? I'm getting that the answer to this question that you have settled on is that you are better off alone. Okay, I've got the Nine of Wheels and the Emperor on the bottom of the deck. So whatever this thing was that you have decided to leave behind or isn't really worth the effort that is being currently expended on it is something in the realm of masculine energy. This could be an actual masculine. This could be some kind of family dynamic where you are taking on a more masculine role, almost like a provider type role, or maybe even a protector. You know, maybe this is something or someone that is under your protection. This could also be in the realm of work for some of you. Whatever this is, you have decided that it's simply not worth the effort that you have been putting into it. Oh, the Tower. And Death in the Moon. Oh my God. 10 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Okay. Pretty clear message here. I'm getting that whoever was previously the recipient of this masculine energy that you were providing, they don't seem to understand the shitstorm that is coming to them in the wake of this decision that you have just made, okay? I think that this person or this organization or whatever this is, best if it's resonating for you, this thing or this person, or for some of you I'm getting like a family group, they don't realize that the only thing standing in between them and total destruction was you, was the energy, was the protection, was the masculine energy that you yourself were providing, okay? So now that you have decided to calmly move out of the way, whatever it is that was kind of circling them, you know, whatever was looking for an opening, a crack, a chink in their armor, now finally has a place to land, okay? And there are gonna be some shock waves that are sent out when this attack finally does land. Oh my God. Whoever this is must have really ticked you off, okay? Because I'm getting that you completely know this. You know 100% what is headed towards these people or this organization or whatever this is. You know exactly what is headed towards this thing that you are moving away from, okay? And I'm getting that you are kind of taking this, you're almost like karma in this instance, okay? You have basically decided to step out of the way and let their karma hit them full force because you've just decided that, like, this is a lesson that they desperately need to learn, okay? I'm not even getting that you're kind of, I don't know, there's almost like, I think that these people or whoever this is, whoever we're talking about, and my cat is eating my pizza right now. I think these people desperately need to learn a lesson, you know, about why you don't eat another person's pizza, okay? Why you shouldn't be entitled to things that aren't and were never yours. Thank you for your assistance, Mimi. I appreciate that. Somewhere in your infinite wisdom, you realize that this situation is giving these people a beautiful and sacred gift, which is enlightenment, okay? I've got the Hierophant, the World, and the Three of Cups. So not only is this a wonderful opportunity for them to go within, you know, reconnect with their own higher guidance system, with their own inner self, but also this is a chance for these people to kind of huddle together. And I'm getting this very, almost like the raccoon rubbing his little hands together. Like when these people are forced to huddle together for protection or whatever, this masculine energy now that you have rescinded, they're going to finally start seeing the truth of who is around them, okay? And I'm getting again that this is something that you know. This is something that you have weighed carefully for a very long time, okay? And I'm getting it's something that could have had you up in your head for a long time, okay? Nine of Swords. Like, this was something that maybe you should have done a long time ago, but you didn't want to because you knew what the outcome was going to be. And there was like some guilt or something that you had around not wanting to be the reason that this stuff came to pass. But what I'm getting is that, you know, that's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. Sometimes, no matter how much work, no matter how much effort you're putting into something, it's simply never going to bear fruit, okay? Because there are hungry little crows pecking every single seed that you try to put into the soil. And I'm getting that's the place where you find yourself, okay? And so whoever these people are, and the circumstances left you no choice but to move on in a different direction, okay? And put all of that energy, that masculine energy that you've been putting into this, into yourself, into something that will bear fruit, okay? I'm getting that your focus right now, one, is kind of circling the wagons and making sure that you're going to be good in whatever fallout this is, okay? Whatever is happening with these people or this group or this organization or whatever it is you're leaving behind, you're making sure that the backlash of whatever that is isn't going to hit you, okay? I've got the Four Wheels and the Queen of Wheels. So again, making sure that you are good, that the wagons are circled. I'm also getting that kind of what is spurring this is you are really prioritizing your emotional well-being and your emotional happiness, okay? Whatever this was that wasn't giving back to you, that wasn't even appreciative of the service that you were providing to them. Actually, I'm getting that not only were they not appreciative of it, but it seems like most of the time they were actually butting heads with you over it. It was almost like they became so entitled or actually resentful of the fact that they even needed this energy from you. And so they were always just kind of like warring with you over it, okay? Because there was like this shame or something inside of them over the fact that they needed this energy from you in the first place. So you're moving out of the way, you're circling the wagons, and I'm also getting that since you no longer have this thing burdening you, you're actually able to move quite quickly in whatever new direction this is. So I have the two wheels here. You are trying to find balance in the Wheel of Fortune on the back of that card. So I'm definitely getting this energy of you no longer burdened with whatever this responsibility was, are much more quickly able to find your balance, to find your new footing, to turn the wheel, okay? This is the energy of there being like a broken spoke in the wheel. So you might have been trying to move forward in life. You might have been trying to seed these new cycles, but for whatever reason, because you kind of had this baggage, you had this bundle of whatever this thing was you were carrying or protecting, the cycles weren't really able to move forward in the way that you wanted them to. And it's again because there was this weight, there was this added weight. You know, when you get way worse gas mileage in your car when you're carrying a bunch of stuff in it, that's the energy of you, okay? You were carrying a bunch of stuff that wasn't yours. You were carrying stuff for other people who were completely ungrateful, might I add, from the energies that I'm seeing here. And in the process, not only were you robbing them of lessons that they desperately need to learn, one of them being the value of your own energy, what you were actually providing to them. You know, now they'll value it because they have to find it for themselves. But also, you know, you're going to be able to see what you're actually capable of in the absence of this extra load. I'm also getting, I want to circle back to this message of, there's this energy of like, the people now that are forced to kind of huddle together, they're really going to see their true colors. And I'm getting that there are like a lot of bonds that need to break apart, okay? Whatever this little, it's almost like a little rat's nest energy. Like whoever these people were, they were kind of working together to take advantage of you or to take you for granted. There was almost like this energy of them commiserating over the fact that like they all didn't like you. They all had like a similar feeling or emotion about you because they were all kind of relying on you for this thing. And again, instead of being grateful that you were even there to rely on for anything, they were just like mad or resentful to you over the fact that they needed you at all. So these people are finally going to, you know, oh my God, and all my cards just flew out of my hand. One, I don't think that they're gonna bear this responsibility very well, okay? And I've got the Chariot in reverse and the King of Wheels in reverse. Oh my God. I'm definitely getting this energy of somebody like putting their car in reverse and flooring it, okay? Like they are going to have to backpedal tremendously because your energy is not there moving them forward. I'm getting that the only reason that anyone was moving forward at all at any speed was because you were the one driving, okay? I'm gonna go to a part two.